All right, this is very cool. Starting tomorrow, Michigan Opera Theater will present a production of Hansel and Gretel based on the classic fairy tale. It's a must-see play featuring larger-than-life puppetry, and you've brought some of these puppets here. It's fantastic. Basil Twist, the production designer and director and master puppeteer. That's quite the title there. I love that.
Thank you. We
have two more puppeteers as well here, Justin Perkins and Dorothy James. These are just incredible. Where did this idea come from?
Well, I'm a puppeteer. I mean, that's what I've been doing all my life, and I eventually got invited to direct a production of Hansel and Gretel, and I thought, how could I make it, you know, what could I bring to it? What fantasy elements could I do? So, of course, there's a few, you know, Hansel and Gretel does have some fantastical characters. The only real human characters are Hansel and Gretel, and everybody else is something else. So I used puppets to do that.
It must be a dream come true.
Yeah, this is the witch's. You know, there's a witch in Hansel and Gretel, and this is the witch's bird, sort of the familiar.
And we saw the witch at the beginning of this. We saw some videos. She is, how tall is she?
She's almost 15 feet tall.
Awesome.
And there's actually an opera singer inside of that.
Oh,
so
cool.
So, and that puppet was a co-creation with me and the Jim Henson Company, because I wanted it to really work and be comfortable and lightweight, so I worked with really the best in the business, which is the Jim Henson Company.
There, unbelievable. Now this is so unique. I've never met a master puppeteer before. We have two more puppeteers, so this has to be incredible for both of you as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a great experience working with these guys.
All right, can you show me how this guy works?
Sure. So my arm is put through the back of this bird here, and my hand operates the head here.
Okay.
And Dorothy.
Yep, and I have these two handles up here, and with them we can get some real good wing action here.
All right, tell me how you guys work together and how you jive getting this thing to look so realistic, because it takes two people.
Mm-hmm. It does take two people. As on the head puppeteer, I am sort of in charge of what the bird is thinking and looking at and doing, and so Dorothy is really following my lead as I like move around from place to place, and she'll take my cues that I'm kind of giving her with my whole body, my back and my arms.
That takes a lot of talent. It really is realistic. When you were talking and they were moving over here, it was, oh, he's looking at me now. Hi there. And tell me about this guy right here.
So this is the Dewdrop Fairy, who appears at the top of the second act. This puppet takes 3 people to work, and then there's a singer. There's also a singer who's separate from the puppet who provides the voice. So this puppet flies in. The puppeteer is actually on wires, so she comes in from above the stage, and then the 3 puppeteers work her together. It's kind of based on a Japanese style of puppetry called bunraku, where 3 people work together. A lot of these puppets take more than one person. The witch, in particular, there's one opera singer who's awesome. His name is Matthew de Batista. He's working the head and the arms, but the under part, the below the waist, is 3 puppeteers working the haunches and making her move around. So it takes 4 people to make that witch come to life.
This is the coolest thing I've heard in a long time. When can we see this?
It's opening tomorrow night.
Oh my goodness, congratulations. So we have all of the dates on the screen right there. Detroit Opera House, that's in Detroit. MichiganOpera.org is how we can get tickets. Is that correct?
Yep. And
is it a family show? It's a kid's tale. There's puppets.
It's, you know, it's appropriate for kids. Kids will love it, but it's grand opera. It's amazing music, and I think that adults will be completely into these puppets as well.
Congratulations! Thank you for bringing something so cool to Detroit. Real talent here.